Hey everyone, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25, where we're continuing our playthrough on the Hutan Pantai map. And we have now, I don't know if I did this in the video or after, but I have, now that we've got some eggs in here, I have activated the noodle soup. If we scroll down, we have that one running, and I think, yeah, we have that one running as well. So they're both storing. So we now have that. And if we look, what have we got? Yeah, we've got flour and we've got eggs. And we're going to keep feeding the eggs in from our new chickens. Now, we've got some wood in there for our temple. And we're supposed to harvest peas and wheat. All the peas are ready. Are they all peas? Hang on, let me check my list. 24, 25 peas, 26 peas, 49 peas. Yes, lots of peas. And our production needs the peas because the canned peas is not functioning at the moment because of the lack of them. But we've also got to do the wheat, and the wheat is supposed to be for malt, flour and straw. Yep. Okay. And the temple is doing what? Okay, it's short. It's got enough planks long, almost finished that, and we need some wood beams. But we're getting there. So, which do we do first? Because, unfortunately, we need to finance... because we bought... Well, we financed the... what do you call it? The other one. God, can't think of the name. Spinach. That's the one. And now... we need to finance the P one. If we're going to own it. Which was what the point was. Any customization? You got crawler or standard? Crawler's 10 grand more. You know what? Let's just get it standard. Or do we go all out? I don't know. What's the advantage? Because it literally doesn't change anything other than... I mean, probably less damage on the ground, maybe. Maybe it's capable of going through mud a bit better, you know. Oh, let's go the whole way. Okay, here is our lovely pea harvester. Handles like a dream. But I'm actually going to get a worker to start with this one. I just got to remember how to do it again. I always forget. That's not it. Create a job. We click on that, create a job. I want you to work field work, yeah. That one. Start the job, and they'll drive it over there. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we've got a million machines here. We're going to drive this fella over to the wheat. Whoops. If we actually watch the Watch the machine, not the trailer. This trailer is... well, it's not even a trailer. It's horrible the way it handles. Like, look at it. It's not even on the wheels anymore. It's just bad. It's bad. And I just hit a sign. Okay, hang on. So now the machine wants to not turn. Good. That was not my fault. You didn't turn. I was turning the wheel. Well, the joystick, the wheel on my controller. I think I've said it before, I don't actually have a full-on wheel. I just have the little Thrustmaster controller that has a little wheel on it that you can take on and off. I like it. Because I just don't like setting up a giant wheel on my desk. Because I can't keep it there permanently, so putting it on and off all the time, it's a pain in the butt. I just like the convenience of having a little controller in my hand, but also having a wheel on it, so it's not like using a joystick, it actually is like sort of turning a little wheel with my thumb. Okay, we might actually get in the way of the pea harvester in a minute. Because where the hell? Oh, it's over there. Okay. For some reason, even though I did that as peas, my brain did not tell me that was the field. Even though I picked it, and it's just not the way I imagined it in my head. So I think I did some of the work at the start of this day or this month, because we've already flooded that field and a few other jobs have been done, like I think feeding the animals, watering, all that sort of stuff. I think we've done all that for this month. It's now a matter of getting the harvesting done and getting some more stuff to the temple. Okay, we're going to fold you up, hide those hideous wheels, and we'll unfold you. Okay, so we're doing straw. Alright, off we go. I guess we're going to do a jump into a time lapse as we always do. And yeah, we'll come back after this. So a bit of a change in plans. I was going to go on a time lapse, but there's probably no point because we're already having to empty the pea thing. So I think we're going to be going backwards and forwards between this and harvesting of the wheat. The storage on this pea thing is not massive. Well, it's either that or you just get a lot of peas. Because it didn't get very far. It didn't even finish one lap of the headlands. No, we're not close enough. Let me just lock it for a sec. Okay, that's close enough. Alright, we'll get the truck out of the way here. Truck. It's not a truck, it's a tractor with a trailer. Alright, back to this. And then we'll have to bring the tractor down here to grab this, the wheat. And obviously at some point we'll have to do the baling of the straw. We could do the forage wagon, but then we're going to have nowhere to put it. So I think we're going to have to bale it because we don't have any room in the TMR thing. I found in the past when I do this, I usually just reverse straight away and change directions, and then I end up with like this streak of straw on an angle like that, and it's really annoying to do with the baling. So I'm starting to get into a habit now, trying to, if I remember, to just sit there and wait until the straw has all come out on the one line, on the that swath, instead of moving, and then I move. I think it makes it easier for baling. Doesn't spread it out so much. I really want to get the temple finished because I feel I'm sort of at the point now where I'm feeling like we're done here and I want to move on, but I've got to get that temple done. I mean, we need to get noodles out and being sold, you know, and actually see some results from that, but other than that, it's not good placement. Come on. Yeah, that's what I'm sort of feeling like in my head at the moment. Sort of like, okay, we've bought all the machines now, literally. We just bought basically the last one that we really care about. And we've already been selling all the other products. Mozzarella, cereal, The only thing we haven't finished producing yet is the noodles. And I think by the time the palace is done, we'll have well and truly collected enough eggs and made enough noodles that I feel we'll probably be pretty satisfied with what we've done. What we'll do, we'll fill this up and then we'll jump over to the other one to go and get some peas, and then we'll empty and come and grab this. So we've got a bit of driving backwards and forwards. There it is. Alright, let's put the pipe out. Let's go the other way. Are you done? I don't know what these guys do with these headlands. Look at that. What is he doing to that corner? What are you doing? It's like, what? Turn around. What are you doing? Who would have thought it'd be that hard? Are you full? I didn't even want to try and empty him while he was moving. Like, the conveyor belt's not wide enough. It's like, doesn't stick out enough. It's just... damn it. You've got to get so close, but then you can't get too close because then you hit it. Or the tractor hits it, and it's like, oh... Is that not under it? See, when it sticks out so short, they really should put an extension on that. Well, I would like to see an extension on it because it's really hard to work with. Alright, let's go empty this. And then we'll drive down and grab the wheat. So what the hell's he done there? Definitely gonna have to check the quality of the work. Alright, let's get the canned peas going again. I mean, since I'm going to be driving backwards and forwards, maybe I should just get a worker doing the weed as well. And that way I can just focus on driving backwards and forwards. Let's take a shortcut. What are you doing? What are you doing? Crazy worker. Hopefully he doesn't stuff up my straw swaths. Now we'll have to check if the flower thing is running as well. It's all happening at the moment. We're going to need a lot of money in the bank to pay our financing off, because we already had a financing debt of 100 grand a month. So, yeah, we need to be making a lot of money. It's nearly at 80% already. How are we going wood? Only got one planks long. I really want a wood beam before we even entertain going there. Alright, so this is going to go to the grain mill, which is this one in the middle. Let's change that to the right. Pretty sure that's what we're meant to do. Let me just double check my list. Wheat, flour, yeah, it's definitely that. Okay, let's check the grain mill, because we probably had it turned off. Because sometimes we get the rice in. No, we use the rice for the... Okay, turn that on. Use the rice for the cereal. I think we only used the rice in here when we had leftover. Okay, let's go get the peas. How do the trees look? I definitely would be tempted to try something thicker, because they don't give much actual wood, those trees. Okay, I'm going to take over again. I think I'll just do this instead of getting a worker to do it, because we've got plenty of time. We've got lots of trips to take the peas. I don't think it's a big deal just to have this sit here waiting for me for a little bit. Alright, we're almost full. How full is the pea harvester? Oh, he's only 33%. What has he been doing? Jesus. He was filling up constantly. He's been stuffing around the whole time. Not mowing anything. Not mowing. Not harvesting anything. Alright, set to the right side, so I'll leave it and I'll go the other way. We'll just get going straight away with the harvester. We'll leave the trailer there for a moment, even though it's pretty much full. Oh, now it's going to say it's... Jesus. Ah, you... When I make the decision to stay here, he then goes, oh, now I'm 80% full. I stuffed around for ages, but now I've actually harvested something. And now it's full. Whoops. Wrong button. We'll do one more strip and then I'll go and we'll do this strip and then I'll go and empty the other guy out. Alright, we'll just fill this up totally. And then we'll move on. Alright, well while I drive this back, we've run out of time, so we're going to have to call it there for this video. Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments, what you want to see in the game on this map or not. Anything in particular you want to see in, you know, a future map, let me know. Love to hear your thoughts on it. And if you enjoy the content, please do consider subscribing, hit that like button. Check out the membership if you want to support the channel further and get early access to these videos. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.